MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Dragons and the Thunder. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Antoine Fong will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second. The right fielder.
Pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
That is good. The first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Digging in, Randall Mad Dog. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's better.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Cashner gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. That's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. The pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
At the plate, Saul Worthing, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Scott Franchise. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And he'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this pro here. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mike Hayes. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lewis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Thunder lead this one 1-0. Standing in, Sam Quintero. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Quintero.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Quintero, a A 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fong is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike three.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rudy Cunningham is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Out of play off to the right. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So digging in now, Frankie Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Michael Lopez. The pitch.
1-0. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Hal Hale. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Tiny.
Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Hale, the runner at second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1 pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Riding into the box, Andrew Arellano. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping in, Reggie Kellogg. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it threw in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Reggie Kellogg goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll to go right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ready now, Omar Valido. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Matt Gassner.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Gassner. First offering on its way. Nope. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Antoine Fong.
The pitcher, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
Digging in to try it again. Brian Cannon will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Saul Worthing. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And another throw over. And they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Valito has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Moose back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Duke Wang. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Two and 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Digging in now, Randall Mad Dog. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Standing in, Scott Franchise earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Franchise.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box, Mike Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Michael Lopez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Is low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm, and he puts this throw right on the money.
Liner toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Comes set, the 0-1. That's popped up. And no one can get there as it falls. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Plate now, Tony Ryan pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
the second baseman, Dan Guerrero.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch-out, 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Rudy Cunningham. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 7, Frankie Fernandez.
Striding in, Frankie Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Tiny Ryan.
Leading off for the Thunder, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Now at the plate, Andrew Arellano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
The pitcher, Antoine Fong, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
Standing in now, Brian Henry, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-2, here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Pops this one up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitch is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Mark Weston was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Scott Franchise will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Mike Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And he takes a cold strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
The set and the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tennessee is out in front 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder Reggie Kellogg.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, number 6. Just out. Omar.
At the plate, Omar Valido. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's down.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his first homer so far in the series. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Shinji Sasaki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Shinji Sasaki.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The left fielder, number 1.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Bryce Lewis. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tennessee leads it 3-1. Fernando Reyes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Michael Lopez. And the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled to first. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the shortstop, Hale.
Ready for another shot now. Hal Hale. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Up high, 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Tiny Ryan. And he popped him up. Quintero backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready once again, Andrew Arellano, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Thunder lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Duke Wang, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Cannon stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Digging in once again, Randall Mad Dog. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Sam Quintero pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Rudy Cunningham.
Stepping up to the plate, Rudy Cunningham. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Two out with the man at first. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-1 is laid off for ball two. All even now, 2-2. Sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with two away. Count still full, 3-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning threat.
Jack Dooley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here now is the pitcher, Antoine Fong. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Hannon.
In now, Brian Hannon. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Saul Woodman. Grounder down the line at third. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Chopped toward the second baseman, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single, and he'll get in there safely.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a ditch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Plate now, Scott Franchise, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Mike Hayes swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Rubio.
To the plate now, Michael Lopez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Three runs already home here. This is foul right side.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Mad Dog is there, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. Tennessee is out in front here, 7-1. Leading off the inning, Frankie Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Reggie Kellogg. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Omar Valido.
Now in the box, Omar Valido comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The pitch.
Too high. Ball.
Two out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tracy Stewart will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cole Ramsey will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27, Cole Ramsey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in, Andrew Arellano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stewart has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. One and one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Antoine Fong, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
In there, 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Throw over to first, back in standing. In now, Brian Cannon, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 out with the man at first. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cole Ramsey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 1, Russ Lewis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bryce Lewis. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. safety. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. John Lawton answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. At the plate now, Duke Lang runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, very rarely do we see pitchers get into the ninth inning in this modern-day baseball. Terrific effort getting into the ninth. Outstanding effort on his part. Now it's up to his teammates to score some runs so they can pull out a win in this one.
Randall Mad Dog is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And there's ball 2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Seven to 2, the final score this afternoon. Tennessee win the opener here in the division series.
Antoine Fong
takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.